You heard it here first. Keegan Jones is going to make his way down to the cage. 28 years of age, ultra heavy weight class, beachside jiu-jitsu, trained by Lachlan Conway. He's going to have Lachlan Conway and Alan Hartley hopefully in his corner tonight, and a host of adoring fans. Kiki Bear, he's affectionately known as. 7 years training in martial arts. He was the #1 ranked AFBJJ blue belt, #1 ranked AFBJJ purple belt, and he is still going strong. The boy doesn't lose often. If I were to rattle off all of his wins, we'd be here all night. He's also passionate about the CCMA Kids program.
And in the red corner, weighing in at 125.9 kilograms, proudly representing Bros and Fifth Wave BJJ, please welcome Peter Campbell.
We welcome Peter Campbell, training out of
Bros Jiu-Jitsu.
Bros Jiu-Jitsu. 0-1 record. He's trying to rectify that tonight and add a 1 into his win column.
He says he's going to take a match against literally anyone at any belt, and he only does submissions that are bullshit, apparently. Notable achievements, not too much, but let me tell you something. He is the owner and promoter of Who's Next Grappling up in Queensland, and he takes on all comers. He's had matches with Anton Manenko. He's had matches with some of the best and biggest guys in the country. Jaden Rutherford on Grapplemania, don't let it fool you. This one is going to be action-packed.
These are the big boys. You don't, basically when you get to this weight, the aim is to just not get on your back.
Yeah, I mean,
some
guys can surprise you, but I am not surprised by Keegan pressuring and attempting to use the cage. I would hazard to guess that this was part of his game plan, and Pete, being the taller guy, is able to slam down overhooks and slam down neckties from a height. So it's going to be overhook versus underhook here, as it usually is. Keegan looking to reach up and rip Pete down with the perfect 10 there to try and get some inside hip position and potentially get a quick takedown. Nice job turking into the mirror lock from standing from Pete Campbell. That's going to put a little bit of threat on Keegan's underhook.
It's like watching two grizzly bears. They're just
visibly
big,
shaved
big,
grizzly
big,
bears.
big men.
Yeah, and each of them in their own right have big man strength. Keegan going to the double leg here can sometimes be difficult to take down a taller man with a double and single, but Pete accepting there after an attempt on a doubled up underhook. So that's a nice sign there for Keegan. You know, if nothing else happens in these rounds, no submission attempts, then that takedown can play a factor. Keegan extremely adept at killing that top frame, with Pete now working on the far side arm to stop the crossface. The length of Pete's knee shield there could be problematic, but Keegan is very, very comfortable here. I'd have you know that Keegan is actually part of the Nick Batman Hughes online coaching program.
Whoa, if that isn't a fantastic plug.
Whoever that guy is. Let's hope.
When you get to these bigger divisions, you obviously have less activity because of the weight and the cardio. How many of these exchanges do they have in them? These big exchanges.
I mean, I can't
takedowns.
speak for Pete, but Keegan is extremely efficient. Like, he's not going to waste any energy in these positions, and the fact that they are crushed up against the cage right now certainly wouldn't be incidental. This is part of Keegan's strategy to gas Pete. Pete has a nice single butterfly half, but it's getting away from him a little bit now, and he doesn't have anywhere to run from that north-south position because they are right up next to the cage. I can't quite see, but it looks like Keegan is setting up what's called a Bravo crossface. That is a brutal crossface position. That is what takes energy to get through.
Just getting up from this would be just exhausting at that
Exactly.
size.
And look, what happens when you do get up?
You get taken straight back down.
It's a submission-only based rule set. The criteria for wins is submission offense. So if you do get up, now you're going to have to look at finding a legitimate submission attempt. And this is this strong Bravo crossface that is super punishing and super taxing, and you have really no choice but to try to fight that off. And Keegan just putting towards... He puts you towards energy consuming. Oh, a very nice Kimura.
That looks like
Pete's
it's deep.
riding
That's
that
deep.
Kimura.
Oh, wow.
That is
Oh
extreme.
my goodness.
That was extreme to say the least.
He chicken winged the hell out of him.
He was scratching his nose hairs with his own pinky finger from behind there.
That's
That was
incredible that he didn't tap from that. That's incredible. His shoulders must be... I don't know what's wrong with his shoulders, but mine wouldn't do that.
I don't think rubber would bend that far.
Bloody hell, that's impressive for a big man.
Pete is durable, though. I watched Anton Manenko literally try to snap this man's foot off to no avail. But he's just getting caught in the Keegan cycles right now. That Bravo crossface turns into mount, and Keegan is reading the movements now and guiding the movements. If you think of it realistically, Pete has turned belly
He's got
down, turned
control
up.
of that arm now. He's going to end in full mount. Yeah.
So it's either been belly up or belly down at any point in this match.
This
He
is a
hasn't had that
terrible
guard.
position to be in.
Yeah, and look, Keegan is experienced, man. 114 wins in no-gi,
He's gonna
202
expose his
across
back
all
now.
forms.
Oh, he's going to take the arm.
He has a top roll Kimura position, which will allow him to transition on his terms, either to the
He's going
Kimura
for it again.
or the back take.
He's going for it again.
What kind of
That's
English
it.
is he going to put
He's
on it this
tapping, he's
time?
tapping.
There it is.
That's it.
Kimura
That
finish.
was brutal. Very good work.
Wow.
That was incredible.
Excellent control basis, efficient movements.
The fact that he
And a
didn't
powerful
tap the
finish.
first time was incredible. But that was painful.
Oh, we were tapping for him here. We were tapping on each other.
That was incredible. Great job. Fantastic work.
Huge congratulations to Keegan there with submission victory in round 1 of this match. Peter Campbell will take that in stride. He is a blue belt in jiu-jitsu, is game for literally anything, and he'll go back to
Ladies
his
and
coaches.
gentlemen, a big round of applause for both of these warriors in the ring this evening. And tonight's winner, by way of tap out, from the blue corner, Keegan Jones. Yeah.
Lachlan Conway, Alan Hartley, and Victoria Gonzalez, brown and black belts in the cage there with Keegan. Very, very proud.
CCMA, one of, in my humble opinion, Adelaide's top spots to go for all your MMA needs. Alan is probably one
Congratulations,
of the
Keegan. Fantastic
most
effort.
gentle-hearted persons of all
That
time.
submission, is that something that you practice often?
Undoubtedly.
Not really, no. Like, it's not part of my A
Sorry.
game. But I knew with Pete, he's so big, strong, that it'd be a good one to go to try and push for that first round finish.
Yeah, phenomenal. Puffing and blowing. It was didn't look easy in there. So what's next for you, man?
I guess when Ben wins, him and I would be up for a match. Doesn't matter if it's Swingler, Franklin, not Franklin, fuck me. Swingler or Forsyth.
Forsyth
Ben
is what he's
Franklin,
looking for.
president, good stuff. Yeah, no, I guess a match against either of those. EFN has those cool spinner belts. Put one of them up on the line. Let's get it going.
Fantastic. And there's a few of those names in the house tonight. Before we let you go, is there anyone you'd like to thank for the scene?
Obviously Beachside, Lachlan Conway, Victoria coming out here, cornering me. Alan from CCMA also cornering me. Shout out to Nick Hughes, Batman Online Coaching. It's been a thing. I think he had to not judge this one because of that conflict of interest. And then just, every training partner I work with. Jiu-Jitsu is just a lot of fun for me. Everyone who helps make the realities, really appreciate it.
A phenomenal effort. Congratulations once again. Ladies and gentlemen, Keegan Jones.